Alright guys, what is up? My name is Solix Alchemist, as you already know, and this video is going to be very important if you actually want to learn how to make a good team that works well together and utilize the game's mechanics when it comes to support abilities. So with that being said, I highly implore you to stick through till the end, even if it does drag a little bit towards, the end. And I might repeat myself a lot, but it is because I want to be thorough and make sure you guys understand everything. So, just real quick before we even start, I just wanted to say I really appreciate um, all the positive feedback I've been getting. You guys really just, put a smile on my face. I try to reply to everyone's comments, and I don't necessarily like my content, and I always think like, hey, what's the point of putting out content that I wouldn't watch myself? But some people out there in the world like it. I mean, there are 400 of you now. Maybe it'll go down by the time I send this video. Maybe it's at like 398. Who knows? But according to me, it says right there 400. There are 400 of you there now that are here by my side for whatever reason. So with that being said, I just really wanted to say thank you. And now let me just begin a quick little overview of every single type of support ability there is, and then we're gonna go over each one in depth, and then we're gonna go over how they can apply to you depending on the team you want to play. So, first off, there are 7 types of support abilities. They are Strike Back, Charge Assist, Charge Guard, Dash Cut, Secret Technique Substitution, and Break Guard. Now let's go over them one by one. Strike Back characters are characters that if you have at least half your storm gauge, which remember, half your storm gauge is needed to activate any sort of assist ability. So what Strike Back does is if you attack your opponent with a combo that launches them, or you hit them with a sticky bomb or paper bomb, or you hit them with a counter if they're chakra dashing at you, if you have a Strike Back character on your team, they will knock the opponent back towards you so you can continue a combo. Pretty useful stuff, especially if your opponent has no subs when they get hit by the Strike Back, because then you'll be able to hit them with an ultimate if you have one that's good for landing in a scenario like that. So that's Strike Back. Recommended for people that like to play offense and combo a lot and have opportunities for more combos. Next up is Charge Assist. Now, if you're interested in playing a defensive team and you like to use a lot of chakra moves, I would recommend a Charge Assist character, a Dash Cut character, and a Charge Guard character all in one team. Now, Charge Assist is very self-explanatory. What they do is, if you have at least half your storm gauge filled up and you charge your chakra, they will come out alongside you and charge chakra with you, making your chakra gauge fill up speed rise a lot. Like charging your chakra normally by yourself, it's kind of a struggle, it's annoying. But if you have a Charge Assist character with you, like Sakura, Ino, Hinata, and many more, Kushina down there, Rin, they will come out alongside you and charge chakra with you, doing it a lot faster. Now, if you combine that with someone like Kakashi, who's a charge guard, and you start charging your chakra, Sakura will come out alongside you and charge your chakra faster, and simultaneously, Kakashi will block in front of you, stopping. I tested it. He stops things like Rasengans. He stops Shurikens, obviously, and he kind of stops chakra dashes. If someone chakra dashes straight at you, they'll bump to Kakashi. But his guard isn't perfect. It does flash. It does take damage. It could break. So keep that in mind. And Dash Cut is one of the other defensive ones. Dash Cut is if your opponent chakra dashes at you and you're not moving, because if you are running while they chakra dash at you, Guy might miss the Dash Cut. But basically, if they chakra dash at you, Guy will jump in the way and stop them momentarily, which will give you some time to breathe. There are better ways to deal with chakra dashes. I'll link a video in the description, which is my defensive tips. And if that helps you out, leave a like. So, like already, if you have Charge Assist, Dash Cut, and Charge Guard on one team, you're going to be such an annoying little asshole. Because you'll have a Charge Assist to help you charge your chakra faster. You'll have a Charge Guard to protect you while your freaking charge is filling up faster. And if you have Dash Cut, you'll stop them in their place when they're trying to chakra dash at you. So, hey, that's amazing, honestly. Next up is Secret Technique Substitution, very self-explanatory. If you get hit by an ultimate, they will take the hit for you, and then once they get hit by that, it'll be a while before you can use them again, but they do return. So that's cool. And lastly is Break Guard. Break Guard is basically if your guard gets broken, they will sort of intervene and make your opponent not be able to do anything for a split second, because they will appear in front of your opponent and it'll sort of like slide them away, and while they're sliding, they're not able to activate chakra, they're not able to jump, so you get a little bit of time to recover yourself from being stunned. Again, I will be going over each of these in detail, showing off how they work, and finally wrapping it up with making sure who you want to pick first, because certain jutsus can affect how the assist attacks, or their assist ability. Not assist ability, but their support move. For example, you know, if you pick Naruto, right, and you use him as assist, depending on the jutsu here that you pick, if you switch to Sasuke mid-battle and you use Naruto as an assist, if you have Tail Beast Bomb Rasen Shuriken, he'll do a Tail Beast Bomb Rasen Shuriken. If you set this to Rasengan, like so, and you call him as an assist, he will do a Rasengan, not a Tail Beast Bomb Rasen Shuriken. As you see, you can look at both Naruto's, one has Rasengan, one has Tail Beast Bomb. So that's something to keep in mind. The first character you pick, even if you don't want to use them, just make sure that whoever has the suckiest jutsu on your team, if they have a better one, make sure you pick them first, just so you can at least give them that option to switch to jutsu. So without further ado, we will now go over each of these in teams of 3, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you when... Alright guys, so real quick, we're going to go over the 3 more common abilities. Or actually, I'm not sure if they're common, but hey, they're in the 3 main characters, so might as well, right? So Naruto's ability is Strike Back, Sasuke's ability is Cross, or Cover Fire, I keep saying Crossfire for whatever reason, and Sakura's is Chakra Assist. Now, as you can see, Sasuke's not activating his Cover Fire ability, and that is because you need to have at least half of your Storm Gauge filled up. Now, the Storm Gauge is that little yellow bar that fills up ever so slightly, as you can see, while you're trading. Well, while you're switching characters, while you're calling assists, or hell, even just regularly while you're doing damage. As you can see, it's filling up slightly. So, those are quick ways to fill up your assist gauge, or, sorry, your Storm Gauge, as well as taking damage in general. So we'll just get it to half real quick. Alright, now that it hit half, now your support abilities will actually kick in. So for example, if you throw a Chakra Charge projectile, which that wasn't it, this is it, Sasuke will come out and do his Cover Fire ability, right there. And now if you remember, Sakura's ability is Charge Assist. So let's just deplete our Chakra a bit. So now, with Sakura's ability, when we charge our Chakra, she'll come out alongside us and help us charge our Chakra pretty much, which makes it go by a lot faster. And as for Naruto, his ability is Strike Back. So simply by doing a combo, landing a counter, or even hitting them with a Paper Bomb, Naruto will strike them back towards you, and you can continue for an air combo. Or hell, you can even just like go for an ultimate if your character has a good one that might land. Not someone like that, maybe like Sakura's or something, but you can do that too, so it's very, very useful. Now, as for which ones you would want on which team, it depends. See, I personally feel you should always have a strike back character like Naruto, just because it will always give you combo potential. It'll force your opponent to use their assist gauge if they don't want to get struck back. So, I think strike back characters are very important. Now, if you want to play, if you're going to be playing a defensive character, and you're going to be using a lot of jutsus, maybe you want to have Sakura on your team so she can help you charge, or not Sakura, but maybe you want to have a charge assist character so that they can help you charge Chakra faster. Maybe if you're going to be playing a lot of keep away, you want to have someone that throws extra projectiles with you just to be a little extra annoying. You know who you are. So, those are things you really want to keep in mind when building a team. If you want to play defensively and are going to be using Chakra a lot, take an assist charge character with you. If you want to be annoying and spam projectiles like no tomorrow, bam, take a Cover Fire person. Or if you just want to go absolutely in and completely destroy your opponent with sick combos and be the coolest kid on the block, take a strike back character with you. Now, let's go over another 3 type of assists. Not another type. Yeah. Shit. Whatever, we'll keep that in. Now let's just go over three different type of assist ability characters. Alright guys, welcome. So now we're going to go over three more different types of assist abilities. So remember, Neji is a secret technique sub, Guy Sensei is a dash cutter, and Kakashi is a, a charge guard. So right away, if you charge and have Kakashi on your team, or a charge guard character, they will stand in front of you and block. Now, that blocking protects you from shurikens, it could even protect you from a Rasengan, but if someone's trying to combo you or hit you with a tilt that can go through, then it'll go through and hit you. Regardless, you're never going to really charge in anyone's face anyways, so using it from far away, it'll protect you while you're going into Awakening, it'll protect you from shurikens, it'll protect you from an assist fireball, even a chakra dash. Now, if we switch and have Guy on the outside, and let's make Naruto dash at us. So there we go, charge chakra dash on. Whenever Naruto chakra dashes, Guy will step in his way and stop him for us. Or he'll totally miss just like that. See, he stood in the way and stopped him. Now you gotta wait till Guy leaves to then come back. If he will do it. There we go. See? So that's what Guy does. Guy will literally just protect us. He will throw himself in the way and protect us from the opponent that is super rushing us. So now let's get hit by an ultimate. Or secret technique. Wow, Naruto's ultimate's really bad, huh? There we go. You can see Neji pushed me on the ground, and now Neji is gonna eat the ultimate for us. Thank you, Neji. You're sacrificing yourself now, and you sacrifice yourself in the canon world of Naruto. Thank you very much. Rest in peace. And as you can see right there for a second, Kakashi was getting up off the floor because when someone's secret technique substitution saves your life, you're on the ground and then you get back up, so you can't like immediately act, you have to wait till your character gets back up. That's something you want to keep in mind. Also, if you haven't noticed, Neji's taking forever to respawn back. Once they get hit by that ultimate, it takes them a while to come back. So now, what these characters are mainly used for, like I unintentionally made a completely more defensive team. If you're tired of someone rushing you constantly with chakra dashes and you're not sure how to handle them, throw someone like Might Guy on your team. He will chakra dash, he will stop them and give you a second to breathe. If you're getting tired of being hit by those ultimate spammers, you know who you are. Throw in a secret technique substitution assist. If you simply just want time to breathe instead of eating a shuriken every time you're charging your chakra, have a charge guard with you. So already this is just a completely more defensive build, but I would probably take out Neji and put charge assist, because secret techniques, they're pretty easy to avoid. There are people that know how to combo into them though, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, I unintentionally did this, but I gave Naruto the last assist ability character, which is Killer Bee, and he has the ability Break Guard. So if we break Naruto's guard, Killer Bee shows up and protects him for a second. But as you can see there, he spawned behind me. Now, that happens sometimes, but if he manages to spawn in front of you and push you away like that, you cannot act and punish Naruto for breaking his guard. As you can see, I was mashing jump, and that was the earliest it could happen. Now I'm going to mash chakra. Couldn't even chakra charge that whole time. So now, just to show you, we'll turn that off. Retry. Right. So now that Naruto doesn't have a break guard ability to save his life if you break his guard, you can break your guard and combo into your ultimate. That's something, you might want to keep in mind. Now, I'm only going over this right now because I know I saw someone in the comments saying this, and I'm just like, no, dude, you're wrong. Stop it. But we'll go over this. We'll humor you. So, Substitution Jutsu is on now, right? As you can see, Naruto subs. Keep in mind, you could sub guard breaks. But when your guard is broken, you cannot sub. See, he got hit. Now you may be thinking, oh, it's because you switched the menu midway through the combo, so of course it's not going to work. Well, allow me to prove you wrong once again. So right now we have him to not use subs. Here we are mid-combo. And he subbed out immediately. So that's just a little bit more concrete proof that if your opponent has no more subs, as soon as you hit him with a chakra dash, you guard break them and then just directly go into an ultimate, and that usually works a lot. Like, I get people like that a lot online. If you check out my latest player match, which was awful because that Sasuke played really lame, you can see I finished him off with that move. Like, I even said it. I'm like, alright, time to end this, or whatever it was that I said. I basically knew it was over. I did it, killed him with the ultimate, secret technique, finished, whatever. No big deal. But one thing you do want to be careful if you're trying that out is that some characters have really bad ultimate startups. Like, characters that dash forward like that. Sometimes, for whatever reason, if you guard break them and then you go do it, sometimes they'll completely miss the opponent. So just be mindful of who you do it. If you try this out, make sure you use someone like Kakashi that has a very big widespread and tracking ultimate like that, or someone like Guy Sensei who throws out a Sekizo, which is like a very big force field of some sort, or like, yeah, something like that, like something that's wide and fast, just to make sure you hit the opponent. Because if you try doing it with, I don't know, Obito startup or Neji startup even, you might miss sometimes. Not all the times, but it's a possibility. So there you go. That's charge guard ability, dash cut ability, and secret technique substitution ability. And Killer B was demonstrating for us the break guard ability. He pushes you away. Not all the time, as you can see, he spawned behind me again. So I would have been able to punish, but right there he did. So there you go. Now those pretty much cover the defensive support ability types. And prior to this one, we went over the more offensive ones, I guess, because charge assist, you know, charges up your chakra a little faster, so you could throw out even more ultimates, etc., jutsus, whatever. So yeah, now we'll head back to the character select screen and pretty much wrap things up. Actually, I don't even need to cut to another clip. We'll just go. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it in total for now. I went over all the support abilities and how they all work, their conditions, how they're useful, where you would put them on a team if you wanted to play more offensive, more defensively. And lastly, the very last thing I would just want to go over real quick, if you guys want even more team synergy stuff, then I will make another video on it, but I don't want to make this one too long. I know it's already a little bit long, but bear with me. So one thing that's pretty important, but not many people know about, let's just take Sasuke for example. Look at all these specials Sasuke has. Now, if you were to just pick Sasuke on your team like that, as you saw, like his main special was Onyx Chidori, right? If you just pick Suigetsu, for example, and then pick Sasuke, whatever, as you can see, well, that was a bad example because Suigetsu doesn't have multiple jutsu, so we'll just take that Naruto. As you can see, you can only pick the jutsu for your primary character. So that means that our assist character, Sasuke, is going to have Onyx Chidori set as default. You cannot change your assist character's jutsu. So if you call in Sasuke as an assist mid-game, he's going to do Onyx Chidori. But if you pick Sasuke now, and give him, I don't know, Inferno style Fireball Jutsu, which is the last Sasuke default. Actually, this will be perfect to test out. We will take... Oh, you can't pick two characters that are the same. Alright, whatever. So as you can see, we're going to give Sasuke Inferno style Fireball Jutsu, right? Pick whoever. Oh, right here. We're gonna give him this Sasuke, and you can see right there on the bottom it says Onyx Chidori. Now they're the same Sasuke's, but mine is gonna have Inferno style Fireball Jutsu, and his Sasuke is gonna have Onyx Chidori. So lastly, let's just see if Naruto cooperates with us real quick, and we'll go from there. Let's see here. So as you can see, Sasuke's Jutsu, Inferno style Fireball Jutsu. So now, if we call him as an assist, Which we gotta wait till it fills up. Or fuck that, we can just give ourselves infinite sub or support. See, he did Inferno Style Fireball Jutsu. Now, if we make Naruto use his assist, and hopefully he uses the right one, you're gonna see Sasuke's gonna come out with Onyx Chidori, as opposed to my Sasuke using, what's it called? The Inferno Style. Where's the secret technique? Off. Alright. Just do it. Oh, there it is. See, hey, Sasuke did Chidori. So basically, the whole point of that was to show you that it's important to make sure you pick the character that has that doesn't have a good primary jutsu. You make sure you pick him first and give him a better jutsu. Because honestly, Sasuke's Onyx Chidori isn't that good in my opinion. I would much rather him have Inferno Style Fireball Jutsu. So for that purpose, if I want him on my team, but I want him to have Inferno Style Fireball Jutsu, I will just pick him first. Now, Naruto, doesn't really matter if you have him on your, if you pick him first or not, because Naruto's only other jutsu, they're pretty much just both Rasengans, just one's a little better than the other. Not that big a deal, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. I can go more in depth if people want me to, but that's pretty much it. You want to make sure you build a team with the proper support tools that benefit you. If you want to play offensively, take a strike back. You want to play defensively, but spam chakra, take a charge assist and a dash cut, or a charge assist and a charge guard, etc. If you're getting tired of getting hit by secret techniques, bam, take a secret technique sub with you. If you're getting tired of getting your guard broken, take a break guard with you. And if you're going to pick a team with certain jutsus, make sure that if someone has a least desirable jutsu, like Sasuke's Onyx Chidori, make sure you pick him first and give him a better jutsu so that when you use him as an assist, he will actually use the jutsu that you picked for him. Right there, you can see, if you look at the jutsu, we got Inferno Style Fireball Jutsu on our side and Onyx Chidori on the other side. But as you can see, the last Sasuke's default jutsu is Inferno Style Fireball Jutsu. But again, he has access to all his jutsu, so that's something very important to look at. So I guess for the next video, or another video down the line, because I'm going to be doing some more character guides here and there, we'll talk about what characters make a good team. But for now, I'm just showing you the basics, so that hopefully you can build a team that works for you and not just pick, oh, hey, I want Sasuke, who else is cool? Oh, Madara and, Minato. Hey, that's a kick-ass team right there, but maybe you'll be a little upset because they're not blocking for you, they're not dash-cutting your opponent, etc. So with that being said, thank you so very much to those of you that stuck here till the end. You guys are a trooper. I know the video kind of dragged at the end. I apologize for that. But if you enjoyed, I would appreciate a like rating very much. Maybe even a subscribe. Maybe even a share. I know there's tons of beginner guides out there, but this is just my take on it. Maybe you'll like someone else's better. And if you do, hey, that's good. As long as people can understand the game and have fun, that's what I'm here.